Hillsborough County substitute teacher arrested for assault of a student.
I'll write you all day. Let's go. Who this nigga think you talking to, bro? I'm talking to you and I'm talking to nobody else. I'm looking straight in your eyes 2 feet away from you. Now you Let's go. Let's go. Shaking for, bro. What you mean you shake your you wobbly knees? Yeah, and you don't do shit. You go. You want to speak to people, bro? You want to speak to people smarter than you. Like face, you want to, oh, sorry, who we talking to? Ain't no one here else I'm talking to, it's just you and me. You see how much you talking?
No, ja net posição você não tem.
Take it from me.
I watched that video just like you. And I believe we probably all came to the same conclusion. Where was the assault? I didn't see any assault. I didn't see a teacher putting his hands on a student. I didn't see a teacher attacking a student. What I saw was a teacher standing up to a young scholar who was larger than he is and was using that size advantage to act tough in an attempt to bully the teacher and do whatever he wanted to do in that teacher's classroom. My question to you guys is, where do we draw the line? Because no one would argue if I said these kids are out of control. These kids are out of control. We have created a situation where the students at these schools know that they can do anything they feel like to their teacher, and ultimately nothing will be done to them. No effective disciplinary action will be taken. And that's what we saw on display. That kid tried to bully his teacher. And when the teacher stood up to him and called him on his bluff, he got punked and ran and went and told. And to make everything worse, to add insult to injury, the school administrators called the cops on the teacher and had him arrested. Guys, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I was looking in the comments of the video and people were like, well, he stooped to the kid's level and he's supposed to be the adult. What are you talking about? He is being the adult. He taught that kid maybe the most valuable lesson. Well, he couldn't. He tried to, but the lesson was nullified. That kid could go out and try to do that to somebody else, and somebody else can take that kid's life while he's trying to bully them because he thinks because he's bigger than they are, they'll be easy to push over and bully and take advantage of. All those people did in that situation, all those administrators did was ensure that this kid's behavior would continue and that he probably will get worse and worse until ultimately he ends up dead or in prison somewhere. Why are we even sending our kids to school at this point? Why are we even sending our kids to school at this point? To me, it's like with this precedent being set, our children are being ruined. They not only disrespect the teachers, but once they realize that nobody can do anything to them, they go home and disrespect their parents. I have a friend who is dealing with this right now, where her son will not listen to her or his father. And basically, his attitude is like, you can't do anything to me, so why should I listen to you? I'm telling y'all, these kids are out of control. The school districts, the law enforcement, they're fine with taking away your ability to discipline your kid. They're fine with taking away the teacher's ability to maintain order in their classroom. You know why? Because no matter what the outcome, they get paid. See, the school will allow that kid to disrespect the substitute teacher and get the substitute teacher arrested. Why? Because they want their money. They're not going to take the side of the teacher, even though the teacher is in the right. Because if they take the side of the teacher, there's a chance that they could get sued by the parent. One, that will cost them money. And there's the chance that they could lose that student, and that student can be taken out of that school and sent to another school. And they'll lose the daily money they get from the federal government for that student. So they're saying, look, would we rather have chaos and get paid, or order and lose a couple $100 for that kid this year, or lose a couple of $1,000 or $1 million? The school district lose a couple $1 million if the parent sues. Listen, these schools, they don't care about your kids. They showed that a long time ago. They only care about money. They only care about money. And if your kid has to be sacrificed in the name of them making money, they're willing to do that. Because who is this kid going to go out and hurt one day because he's a bully? And not only is he a bully, he's an empowered bully, because he fought a battle against a teacher where he was totally wrong, and the school district, law enforcement, and everybody who was supposed to put that kid in his place took his side. So when he hits the streets and starts doing the same thing, don't look up, oh, I don't know what's happening. These people are creating an environment that is making it impossible to discipline children. And children need discipline. The Bible says, spare the rod, spoil the child. That doesn't mean you got to be beating on your kid. Sometimes a rod could just be for guiding. Guide your kid in the right way, right? Show him the way in which he should go. But some kids are so rebellious and defiant, you might have to lay some stick to some booty to set them straight. When they rob parents from their ability to do that, when they rob teachers of their ability to discipline a kid within reason and then send that kid over to his parents to get his butt whooped, they basically confirmed that they are trying to create an environment of chaos in the United States of America. You look at movements like Antifa and all these different movements where they think it's okay to go burn down buildings and do all this crazy mess. That's not because these people are just like, oh, I'm so angry. I'm so angry about George Floyd. I want to go do something. Those people think it's okay to do that because they have an entitled attitude. And their entitled attitude was created and nurtured in the American public school system. These school systems are no longer institutions of learning. They're indoctrination camps where they're either going to turn your kid into a intelligent, radicalized zealot, or an ignorant, defiant, unaccountable thug. That's the best word I can use for it. And the kid in this video is being turned into the latter. Let me know what you think about this video. I saw no assault. This teacher should be given back his job and he should be set free. We need more teachers like him. Call these little bastards on their mess. Call their bluff. You think you're tough, huh? You want to show out in front of this class and show them that they can disrespect authority? Well, let authority show them what happens when you disrespect authority. Because some of these kids, their parents can't even control them. That teacher might be one of the only men in his life. But we sitting up here keeping him from the discipline and the lesson he so desperately needs. Let me know what you think. Put it in the comments. I'm going to read it, check it out, and I might actually respond to you with a video. Thank you so much for watching this. Peace.